Dear Director of Admissions, I'm writing to request admission to your university and would like to offer a brief summary of why I feel prepared to further my studies at the undergraduate level. I'm a senior at Faith Christian School, a classical school which has prepared me to succeed in college in multiple ways. The capstone of Faith's curriculum is Senior Honors Thesis, a prerequisite for graduation. Thesis offers an opportunity to assimilate so much of our training into a single year-long project that has often been compared to a graduate-level thesis or dissertation. Every senior at Faith is required to spend a year of extensive research and writing which accumulates into a paper, an oral presentation, and defense before an audience and faculty panel. I chose to center my own research around the controversial issue of flu vaccinations and the varying expert opinions in regard to their safety and usefulness.
Rhett, my question is a bit more of a philosophical nature. I'm wondering, is the idea of mandatory vaccinations that you allude to driven by a sort of entitlement mentality that would suggest that we are all deserving of good health?
My entire thesis partly calls into question that mentality. Developing a speaking style and the poise and confidence to present before large groups has been a direct result of my training in Faith's performing arts program. The one-on-one attention I received from Mrs. Johnson, our drama instructor, herself a professional actress, helped me emerge from my shell and become who I am today.
You do something twice. It can't be the same each time, right? You have to raise the stakes.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injury that thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw.
I do protest, I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise.
At Faith, we learn not only to research and discover information on our own, we also learn to defend why we believe as we do. One of my favorite opportunities for this is when our senior class gathers in the Commons to discuss a debatable proposition. We use a forum similar to what Benjamin Franklin used to do in the Junto gatherings, his prototype of the modern pigfest. In the humanities, we study in the classical tradition, working extensively year after year with primary sources. Teachers guide students through Aristotle, Plato, Homer, and a host of others. I have had the opportunity to read and study deeply all the great epics of the Western tradition, and to do this with classmates who engage in rich conversation and the big ideas these books elicit. Through all this, I have learned what it means to think critically and to develop and articulate well-informed opinions. During my time at Faith, I have also sought to be a friend to our younger students. One of our traditions is the Senior Kindergarten Buddy Program. My kindergarten buddies are Peyton and Colton. Through many experiences and activities together, I have built a close bond with both of them, and we've had the opportunity to share Christ's love. Faith Christian School seeks to train leaders who are able to speak truth into their generation. I have learned that true leadership is about serving others. I've been able to serve as team captain on both the soccer and basketball teams for a total of 4 years. Over my 6 years here, I have been involved in the school's largest service opportunity, Project Faith. Just weeks before graduation, our entire school goes out into the community to offer volunteer time in many different organizations. This year, I spent the entire day working at the YWCA Women's and Children's Shelter. I have learned that to whom much is given, much is required. In summary, I hope to be accepted at your university to continue the tradition of excellence in learning that began for me at Faith Christian School. You have my pledge that over the next 4 years, I will dedicate myself in the pursuit of faith, truth, service, and leadership. Sincerely, Rhett Adams.